Very good afternoon to everyone who is with us right now. My name is Tony Areo, aka Mr. Twa, and it's a pleasure to be with one of the biggest dancehall artists from northern Uganda. He'll introduce himself and we shall have a small talk. You're most welcome.
Yo, what's up, people? This is Preacher Man UG, the dancehall future. Yes, man. Representing straight from Low Vibrations.
You're welcome. You're welcome,
Yes,
Preacher
yes,
Man.
Yeah, man.
So, how is everything?
Everything is polite, brother.
Mm.
It's been a long time. Caught up, but everything is fine, and God is still with us. That's
Okay.
why we are still today smiling,
Hey, I thought you all having in on my show. Ngoma be mateka time, tungbori in the music industry, and what plans do you have for your fans at the moment?
Yeah, a lot is going on. A lot has been going on. So much has been heard of Preacher Man, Germany, but up and down, life is never a straight road. Basing on the lockdown, like in 2020, 2021, some people got the chance of bouncing back to the media chap. Some of us, we had to first watch who is bouncing, we see how we can bounce, So, it's been a trying moment from that lockdown. Artists were challenged in different ways, but, right now we are back on our feet, and Germany teacher came Magua. This time they'll be twerk my part.
Twerk my part.
So my fans know Wagwan when I say Majapara, I'm never disappointed them, and there's a lot of music in store, in studio, others are coming out, just the way you'll be listening to them in a short while. You understand?
So how soon should your fans expect your latest project?
Before the end of this month, they're going to get a lot of new, nice music from Preacher Man, you understand? So,
okay.
I'm done with the cooking, and my fans are not these other kind of fans. I really want to bring what is good for them, and they are very picky. They like me for what I do, for the nice voice. So, I'm a total name. Something so nice and clear in so I've really packaged myself and I'm going to unleash before the end of March. They are back to dancing Preacher Man music everywhere, and it's going to be a nice moment.
Okay.
Yes, man.
So I have a little questions on Penny.
Okay.
In your Dan Maduong Giwinya Preacher Man dancehall, Preacher Man gua, Preacher Man this, everywhere, way money and anything. Maybe you give us a short overview. Preacher Man uberanga, ichaka wene, and yeah, we can start from there.
Okay. Preacher Man ubedo Latina choli. Kid. Straight from K Town, I don't know say.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born from Tororo. Then to Mr. Robbins Okumu and Mito Grace. Those are my parents' names. But most of my life I spent it in Kampala. My education, like from nursery, primary, then to secondary level and to the higher institution. So along my way is when I got to the music circle, because I was chilling with a lot of friends, man. Others were presenters, DJs, yeah. And so I got the spirit started calling me. It was a calling. Music is a calling. It's not just one day near Mirabel away. No. So and when it falls on you, you cannot dodge it.
So all this was from where? From here, Gulu or Kampala?
It was from Kampala. That was around 2009, 2010 there.
That's a long way.
Yeah, it's been a long way.
This is a veteran, eh?
Yes, man. Yes, man.
So tell us about your first project. What was the first project you recorded?
So 29 to 2010, 11, I was still, if you're a musician, sometimes you feel the music inside, but there's also fear of me releasing something, you understand? So it took me like 2-3 years to really package myself inside of me, I know way to go, but do you have the energy to make a recording studio? So it took me like 3 good years to release the first song, you understand? You understand? I fear doing something not nice, you understand? So 2012, around 2012, that's when I hit the studio, Gong Records, with the big man called Mohanji Moses. He's now the president of Uganda Boxing Federation.
Okay.
He got interest in me, then he took me to Gong Records for a short contract, around 6 to 8, 1 year, there months, So we did a lot of projects with them, with the producer called Producer Crouch and Producer Green. And the first track was called Mr. Officer. Yo, Mr. Officer, wagwan, I like the AK-47 on your back, why? Yo, Mr. Officer, something like that. That was my first song. And
so, no being we were awake of officers, no team, go.
Now, I was invited to studio Gong Records, and this was a very big studio. My first time at machines doing Germany when watch it. Then Crouch just told me, you go behind the booth and sample us something. And there was this presenter from Hot 100 of some Kampala station called Jero. There were a lot of presenters there, Green. Too many guys, so they're like, give us a freestyle. I'm like, machaki kwena. You understand? So, but before I used to listen to a lot of dancehall music, from Jam Rock Radio. It's a Dutch online radio, Jam Rock Radio. So I would listen to a lot of Jamaicans do their thing, the Caribbean guys. So new boys Johnny, Gijamo full, Gijamo full, keep police guys, what. So I would listen.
You watch a jam freestyle from police.
Mr. Officer just came into my mind, Mr. Officer. So I just started playing around with the words. Oh, Mr. Officer, wagwan, Gong, we can do those things. Before I knew, the guys were shaking their head in the studio. I watched, okay, actually we're doing one.
Vibe chao chelo gya.
So, Vibe chao chelo boys, Kenya. Then, before I knew, the first track was out.
So how did it go? Like when the first track was released, fans were receiving, meaning, like, what, did it just blow up, or it took you some time to blow up?
I was very lucky. I'm one of the very lucky artists. Because that time Gong Records was just starting up. It was a very big record label, and I was the first artist they had interest in. So the presenters and the media people were around the studio always. So that first song just got into their ears. They liked it, and everyone just took it in their phones, flashed this, what, and before I knew, in a month's time, let me tell you, I was a star. I was a star in Kampala.
Now, there's this song of yours which was so popular, and it like took over the whole of the entire region. This song called Introduction. So who worked on that song, and where did you record it from?
Introduction was recorded by Green Amani. Big up to yourself, he's a Tanzanian producer, but he was working in Uganda, was born of Tanzania. So when I left Gong Records, Green picked interest in me, because also his contract got done, so I moved into his studios. Then I started working with him on a lot of projects. Before Introduction, I had songs like Step Aside, Tebangatika, with the Zambas, what. Then Introduction came in around 2015, 2016 there.
So you also have a project that you did with GNL Zamba?
Yeah, I have a project that I did with GNL Zamba. That was in 2014. 2014, it's called Tebangatika. Gato byaba China, byaokana nyoku byaba America, Tebangatika. It was a big tune. Did it with Zamba. Zamba came around looking for me, because Step Aside was a big tune. playing on radio, Sanyo FM, Gong, a lot of radio stations. So the guy was interested. He was like, who is this nigga called what? Preacher Man. Understand? So when he did his research, he called me. He called me. These Baganda artists are very good. How known something is nice. However much you're a small artist somewhere, they will look for that niceness in you and try to make it something big. So I was surprised receiving that guy's phone call. Hey, this Zamba, is this Preacher Man? I'm like, yeah. Hey, which Zamba? Yeah, the GNL. I'm like, yeah, okay, for real. Yeah. I'm like, hey, can we have a meeting? We met with him. Niceness was there. We talked niceness. Then we hit studio. We hit Green still, my producer. So we did a project called Tebangatika, and it was also a big tune. It's also on YouTube. You can check it out. Tebangatika, GNL, and Preacher Man. Yeah.
So looking at the current industry right now and comparing it to the past, what do you have to say? Is there progress or nothing much has changed?
There's a very big progress. Very big progress. In fact, it's huge. Because when you see, like, way back, music didn't have so much interest. Like, okay, basically, like in northern Uganda, there was a point where Johannes is not perceived like something of business. You understand? They looked at it like teach by some clique of people, like, some rastas, some vulumoni magubale magide kwangi, those things. That's how music was perceived. Because the first time I hit the streets of Gulu with my dreadlocks, I had dreadlocks that up to my back. Now people didn't know I was even either doing music or what, but the look. The look, you're like, hey, what's wrong? What's wrong with me?
No, man,
hey, so, they associated music with such kind of youths, but I'm so happy nowadays. The big people, the adults have, taken in this music into them and looked at it like business. Thanks to the few artists who have pushed to make this thing come out to the world. And so right now they respect artists. I believe their parents, I want to marry your daughter. What do you do? I'm a musician. They'll now respect you. But those days, you understand. You want to get married to this musician. It was not so easy. But nowadays, at least parents also understand it's just a profession. So music has come a long way, and I'm really happy the industry is really growing up. Kadini and the other guys in the central are somewhere. You cannot also rush with them because and they have a lot of media platforms. That's why publicity, money, promotional strategies, but it's not like we are lagging so much behind. Yeah, I think we are somewhere.
So, according to you, what do you think needs to be done for the industry to get better, like better than where it is right now? What are some of the things that you as Preacher Man can advise, like your fellow artists, fellow colleagues out there, that can change the industry for the better?
The first thing I say is we should work hard and stop looking at ourselves within northern Uganda, within Arua, like Kitgum, like Anla Kitgum, go raga ki Kitgum, go raga ki Arua, Nebi, those things. We should diversify in our thinking. Look at yourself like, hey, this is Preacher Man. The song I'm recording, I want to see a lady or a gentleman in Zambia dance to it. You understand? We should give ourselves a wide perspective of thinking. You understand? Where the art we produce, where we're going on, if it does not land there in Zambia, it will at least cross to Tanzania. You understand? Yeah, let's try to hit so high. You understand what I'm saying? So if it doesn't reach America, it will land in Nigeria. You understand? In that way, where ubichero kamabo, and if you're doing something now for like Zambians and Congolese and wherever in Egypt, even the way you package your music, the way you promote it, you understand, will not be the same way like in mighty go away anywhere already la lia can pian go anywhere already la lia. You just go with your flash for a burning sentence made la lia, you just chill like away malaria, you understand? But if you want to package it for the outside world, there's a way you will get to the bigger platforms, interact with Mr. Tour, how can we send this song, which are the channels that can link up with my music in Kenya, you understand? So even though we are expanding not only in northern Kampala, but we are looking at
the global aspect.
And the global aspect. So in that way, well we share Kamabo. I think that's the first lesson, okay, not like lesson, advice to my fellow artists. Then the second thing is we should not look at ourselves like preacher or away, someone or away, so no, it doesn't work like that.
So take time.
Tell them on I value in I'm doing this, you understand? You're talking like you don't believe in yourself. Preacher is an art. I don't want to mention names here, but another artist also has his art. You understand? Let art flow the way it flows, because I believe my fans are not the fans of the way I'm okay. So style money we should stop that thing, because you can never be better than just be better.
Everyone is good in their own way.
Everyone is good in their own ways, exactly. Thank you. So just be bad at your own self. You understand?
So the competition basically, like for you as preacher man, the competition is between you and yourself.
Me and myself.
Making yourself better each day.
Each day.
But not competing kila wori chani.
Kila wora chani. You understand? I may look at their work and be like, oh, Bigo, I think this is some nice work. But I won't put it in my heart. Ki money, ki jealousy money, ki envy money ni. Mera what video mama lawe bajale. Eti yange. Now, team Germany in aspect to some other guy. Man, you know you're living your rail. You understand?
Stay on your rail, mapemegi.
Stay on your rail, mapemegi. You understand? Now, it brings a lot of confusion in your works. So that's the reason why me as preacher, I take my time. When I hear someone overplaying on the media, that is his thing. You understand? Me, I take my time. I listen to my stuff. Then, kacha ane mawachi okay. I think I should do something. No, I also feel it. You understand?
So in all this while, ibero my it's not ni lingo ni don't we lingo. But it take a planning, Jimmy, new more.
I plan my things. Even I also record and release. And keep the music, you understand? And I make sure what I've released today is better than what I released last month. Okay, what I recorded last month, you understand? In my own arrangement, low vibration preacher, in my own small company, so I do my things to better my imagination and my style of art, you understand?
Each and every day.
Each and every day. Even right now, as I'm speaking, I'm going to go to studio to do something that I did not finish yesterday. Because let me first go and meditate over it. So I'm going to go and continue doing it. Not like I heard someone's music is better this morning, but I feel like, So the second point is we should learn to be the best in what we are doing to ourselves. Let's stop monitoring that negative energy money on. Then the third thing, I think we need more participants in the game also. Music has reached a point where it's no longer showbiz. It's not like just for listening and dancing to it. You understand? It's business. Where we have reached is called
so
music.
Participants umerubed maduong.
Participants umerubed maduong. We need business people. We need business-minded people. You understand?
For the industry to grow.
Hey, for us, we're already there. Because come on, we are just doing it and producing good music. So good music and not having the people who can sell us outside there. I think we are also not going anywhere. You understand? So we need business people in the game. Even if you're an artist, because only doing love a preacher. Can't so a preacher work no.
A preacher ile.
Well, preacher ile. But then, so near you doing. We've seen these things in the Western world where PDD stops singing, then he goes and
uplifts others.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, now away from that, currently, you as preacher man, ngo maiti nano ne matika neku industry mamegwani ki northern Uganda kany. What is pulling the industry back? Maino no milorie. Jealousy. Try to elaborate more on that.
I've been seeing there's a lot of negative vibe in our industry. Yeah, from the artists to artist managers to some DJs to MCs to presenters. There's so much negative vibe that we don't do things like with a peaceful mind and a peaceful heart. Watimu Germany, let me do this thing to frustrate Twa. There's that word, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. Those things.
Because when you come preacher man, it's just like you're fighting your own self.
And we are fighting the industry. Exactly, and we are fighting my young brother Mucha Huesha, because now there are boys who are just starting music. They look up to preacher man. Watch, preacher man, if he's doing like this, I can also be like him. Now, in my ticket, we've been fighting the other guy's spirit. Yeah, you understand? I'm going to release music. You're not playing it on the media because it is Balu preacher. Then the other youngster stops listening to my content and he's also dragged back. You know, he has passion for this preacher guy. Preacher, we don't pay waraga. So you're killing the guy's spirit also. So let's have one love, money. And let's do things, you know, in love. Yeah, Rasta or by when share it. You see this with the Nigerians. There are many and they connect. Whiskey is sharing, Jempa Banabo is sharing, Jempa Jaja, and they are moving like wildfire. Right now, as we are talking, these guys have taken all over.
Worldwide.
Understand? With that unity. So, jealousy only should be reduced. In fact, should be banned. Well, how come? Let's promote more peace and love in the industry and work hard. Let's work hard and just promote that love in the industry. I'm telling you this point, and this point is a very big point then. If you have love, Jeremy Wang will follow. Everything is just going to connect and connect. I think it's the only problem in this industry. Look, more so pay industry going on. No. Let's just first look at jealousy and promote love and respect for each other. You understand? Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Now, another thing I want to ask you. Recently, they had meetings, from our sources, you are not part of these things, and like you are not informed, no, you just never wanted to be part of it.
I tried to get the information. Some musicians were going to meet the president. One of the organizers even called me. Yeah, then discussed it with me. Then I was like, okay, fine. Then can I include your name in the program? Like, yeah, you can if it will be fruitful. You understand? Then I stopped at that. You understand? Because I look at one, we have an association Paluwe in northern Uganda, headed by a few people. I don't want to mention names. And there is a line in if those people cannot stand up and be like, we as musicians of northern Uganda, headed by such and such a person, this is what we want. Understand? If they cannot take our grievances and other askings to the big man, then we are not going anywhere. You understand? In Machal Latin Mighty Dikal Pawuru, you cannot make decisions in a home if you have a father.
Your father has to.
Your father has to act. And when he says something is in conjunction with in a family, you will see the family moving straight up. So the president himself has to know Northern Uganda has musicians. Understand? Now, and Northern Uganda has musicians. He does his research. You understand? When he does his research, he will get a package according to research, man, anything why now this is the package, man, is for our brothers in the north who are doing music. So when he's visiting, he already has a budget, you understand, and a package for us. You understand? Now the problem comes in from our heads. Lutera Mamegwa Eoni, Jomoni Maritim and money. They are the leaders of Luwe. That's where the problem comes in. They don't present Pero Mamegwa to the other side, you understand? You understand? Or even if they reach there, they present to their benefit.
So there's a lot of personal interest.
Personal interest, you understand? Rather than looking at it like a united interest. Mano Jalchani Monkarini go kubu go raga, go hip hop. Okay, what is the minimum request from Ladit logo, you understand? That's the first thing. But when they reach there, they just go there smiling. They want their pockets to first be filled up before Lagoraga Chow preach and you Lagoraga Chow Ngatumoni get something, you understand? So, me, what I do, I've been in a lot of fights, physical, spiritually, and a lot, just a lot. Mention them. So, I've learned how to control myself. What belongs to me and what is mine will always come to me. That's why I received their phone call. I waited for the next phone call and the next phone call, and I stopped listening and waiting and receiving any phone call. Then I had a clique of people at this side, a clique of people there in Cherleno, a clique of people there here in Acholi, they are here in Lexus, they are Lawo Jomani go no, so Jomani go Timon. You understand those things? I was like, me let me wait. My phone will ring. I will also run and get the money. So my phone did not ring. And even the people who got the money, or ABC, they got some promises. I know a few names, but I don't want to talk about it because I was not contacted, you understand? But it's not like I didn't want, or I was not supposed to get, but the leaders, Magitiema Lokujani, you understand? I think have a very big problem. And if they don't stop that selfish business inside of them, then we are not going anywhere. Because what if the other guy wanted to come and give us $1 billion? You understand? And because for you, you have a small thinking of yourself. One game now, you understand? Gong, all those things. You'll even present there what is less for the government. You understand? If you sit like with a lot of artists and get their ideas, you can present as well to the big man. And a man will come with his 1 billion, wanting to share it with Northern Uganda artists. Because of our negative mind, we are presenting something very small. Iponi Kiminu 50 million. 950 something million is back to Kampala. So, Lotela Paluwe are the problem in that thing. And me, I know my president is a good man. He will want to bless us with some good finances. But then, Germany, Sharon, you've seen these things. The president always gives things to a region like Karamoja before he even reaches there. Iron sheets are stolen. I've been seeing in the media, Kita ministers of iron sheets released by the government for Karamoja people. You understand? So, Karamojong, I have no problem. Now,
you don't have a problem, but it's just Lotela Mamegwaye.
Lotela Mamegwaye. Yeah, man.
Okay, away from that, what are your last words to your fans, to people who follow you? What are your last words to your fans?
Yeah, my last words to my fans is let's continue supporting Preacher Man. Let's support Preacher Man. Let's correct him. Kamano Enobali here. Then we shall see a better Preacher Man. In this way, I'm not saying only Preacher Man. Your artist of your choice, Mayinbe Imaro. Let's support them, you understand? Then correct them, and then we shall have a better industry. Mano Danaweng, Igiyom, and without jealousy and Kubukusha, no pay, you understand? Then for my music also, you can get to those platforms, check them out. Preacher Man UG, what, you know, my contacts, what, you know, link with me, share with me, give me an advice, you know. You don't much way more man on me at full, then you can also send it to me inbox and be like, oh man, if you sang this song, it could be a monster hit. You know, we share, let's keep in touch and we shall see a better industry. That's all I can say for now.
Thank you so much, Preacher Man. Thank you so much for honoring our request to come through.
Yeah, man.
We love you so much and we wish you all the best.
Yeah, man.
Blessings, peace and love.